of the hardest things for me is to decide what to do. So we have a great wind. It's about 10 to 12. It stands all day. So it would be possible to go from Sæby to Graina. It would mean that I would arrive like in the middle of the night, probably around 12. Find myself a place to dock. Wind will pick up a bit, and it would mean I would have another 12 hours of sailing after already having done 4 now. The alternative is Øster Hurup, which is 30 miles from where I was. The other is 35, and the other was 55. So it would save me 15 miles, 3 hours. And I decided to go to Øster Hurup. If you're on your own, you're on your own, and then you have to make the decisions that feel good for you.
Welcome back to another episode of Sailing Windrows. There's quite a bit of wind outside, as you can see on the lamp, but inside it's nice and cozy. We have a little fan running over there, which is blowing cold air via the ceiling to the heater, and then all the way down to the couch where I am, nice and warm, and here to take you along on this episode down the Danish coast. My wife and my son left me by car, moving back home to Amsterdam, and I basically need to bring the boat back home to Amsterdam. And the first stop is Øster Hurup. Let's go.
In the meantime, I'm in Oosterhoek, where I feel very welcomed by the Dutch flag, the German flag, the Danish, Swedish and Norwegian flag. I have a quite interesting spot, I would say, because I'm connected to one of them. Can't really show it, but one of them buoys with a mooring line, mooring buoy, and it's quite peaceful here, which is nice. I think I'm a little bit the attraction. I'm the only Dutch. I'm one of the biggest ships, I guess. Tomorrow there will be quite a bit of wind. We're going to double check it tomorrow morning if I feel confident. It is not as much the normal wind speed, but it's the gusts. It's gusting almost twice the wind speed. So I'm not sure if that's like because of rain or whatever, but need to check that. And then it will be gusting up to 25, 26, 7 knots, which not sure. I want to check it. I feel like sailing. Normal wind speed should be about 14 knots. That should be okay. 14, 15 knots will be perfect. But if it's gusting into like almost 30s, and so let's see. For now, food first. So I am very happy with this. There is one thing though, I have to do something on my amounts, because this is way too much, and I even have some pasta left. And also I learned you cannot put the broccoli with the pasta, because the broccoli is mush now. Which is okay here, but it kind of leaves out the opportunity to have a bite in here. But een kniezoor die daarop let, zouden wij zeggen in het Nederlands. Let's eat.
So after a good bite and a good night's sleep, I grew some stamina to move on to Graina, and just as today actually, there was quite a bit of wind.
I have quite a bit of wind. We have 16 apparent, and it will be probably 20 today. But we're doing 6.5, 6.6 over ground, 8 through the water. So top speed for this boat. Marching along. Conscious decision. I want to learn how this experience is, and cope with my emotions, and up till now it's going quite well. The wind is gusty, so we're kind of going a bit like this, but in the end I am confident, so that's good. That's good. Feeling confident is actually nice, especially if there was even more wind and I was about to set a new speed record. So we're having 90, 20-ish apparent wind speeds. We're doing 6, 4, 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 0, 7, 8, 8, 7, 5, 7 through water, actually over ground. Through water the speed is at 9-ish. All seems to be well. I am 3 double reefed on the head sail and mainsail, and 1 reef on the head sail. Our waypoint in 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is 11.8 nautical miles. Yeah, we are making ground fast, I would say. ETA is about 13:30, so that's 3 hours for 20 nautical miles. That's insane. Oh yeah, well, I always get a bit tired if the sea is like wave. So I've been sleeping for 2 times 20 minutes. I'm gonna do 1 more nap. You have to nap when you can. Feels comfortable, so I'm gonna do 1 more round, and then yeah, it's good. Slept like a baby, I think, for 3 times 20 minutes. In the meantime, between these sleeps, obviously looking at the AIS, looking around the boat, and then go back to sleep again and let the boat sail itself. Pretty amazing. Well, made it to Graina and was reunited with a good friend by then, Rob from Sæby. I made it, but not without the help of my good friend, Rob. Rob, dude.
Welkom. Hi.
Here's Rob.
Hi.
From Sæby. I will make a picture of his boat. I already have a couple of them.
Impossible to translate joke in English.
He's my sail mate and possibly travel mate until we meet. But he helped me to find the box. Was not this one. Which one was it? It was this one or that one?
Ungrateful bastard.
Yeah, ungrateful bastard. Yeah. No, I will tell you why. This ship. Yeah, the problem with this ship, it really moves horribly, like in small spaces. So I tend to find big spaces. Anyway.
Yeah. Welcome, mate. Good to see you.
How cool is it that you are welcomed by somebody that you met during your trip? This is Rob again, who, by the way, also has his own vlog by now. I would say check it out, or there. And yeah, give him a like, give him a comment, subscribe. He's gonna also show this whole trip, so quite relevant if you've liked this one. But then from his perspective, and he's a bit more laid back. So I think that's relaxing for you guys. For me, this sail was sort of a victory sail. Why? Because for one, I had a max speed of 10.3 knots through water, which is pretty amazing. I had an average speed over ground of 6.3, which for this boat is quite fast. And we had a max wind speed of 26.2. Well, the latter I've had more when sailing on a Markermeer. Also more choppy waves and less speed, because that is the nice thing about this part of the sea. It was really flat, so that's yeah, helping a lot, and it was a following wind, obviously. Next day we wanted to move on quickly, actually, as there was a storm coming. So early morning, arise again and moved to Arus, where we were going to sit out this particular storm. Has to be said, it's a beautiful day.
Like, look at how the world looks. 8 in the morning, Saturday morning in Denmark. And we're not sailing on my own, sailing with the Germans and the Danish. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful. You ain't going to do it now, Daddy. You're never gonna do it. Thank you, son. The wisest word in my whole bloody life. Not good. That I had not done very often either. We have the hat sail up. We are going, well, almost right into the wind. That is because the diesel is on, which gives a very weird combination of motor sailing, which I'm not sure if the purist among you will like it. You could also tag, yes. But this is in a way because the engine is running at 1400 RPM, which is not a lot actually, and we're still doing 5 knots, which is quite amazing. So normally I would go 3 knots with this RPM. So yeah, another way to get there. Pushing on. So yes, motor sailing straight into the wind, but still fun to do and learn how that works, because you see other people doing it quite a bit. I had not done it yet, and it's sort of the way it works. But I was most impressed with the other traffic, and that was also the main reason why not to go tagging about, because then as the wind was dying down, I would be just bobbing around probably. And there were some other ships that were rather fast. Not sure if you can see, but I looked twice and I saw another ship approaching, and it's going 35.9 knots. 35.9, it's going 10 times as fast as I'm doing. And it's a ferry. 35.9 knots, Milschlingen, whatever. 35.9 knots, that's insane. And that is so fast. That's ridiculous. Like really. I don't even have words for this. You can see this, but it's making water vapor on the front. It's like a Ferrari, an F1 car. How is it possible that you can go this fast with the boat on engine? That's insane. What? I would be panicking if I was you. God. It feels like I'm not used to a lot. Actually, we have these fast ferries in Amsterdam as well, but I've been in the countryside for a while with my little boat, so I had to get used to this whole city feeling again. Oh, I'm from Amsterdam. And you think you're used to quite a bit, but somehow this scares me. This is Arus, city of Arus. And I can't remember how long I've not been in a big city, but it looks massive. Must be so weird to be in a big city again. Curious. Made it to the Aarhus Marina, which was a pretty fancy place actually, so that was good. Perfect place to dodge the storm. I was just sheltered between 2 houses, which was quite good, with my nose in the wind, which was perfect. And yeah, the only thing I thought I could do is just fix the boat or make it ready for the upcoming trip to the Kiele Canal, and that obviously means maintenance. So today is engine service day, because I will be going through the Kiele Canal, the northeast channel that separates, sort of, Germany and Denmark. And that's 50 miles, it's motoring, so 50 miles motoring. and I have to go out at Cuxhaven through the Eems, which we know as the German corner, which can be notoriously complicated. And you can only sail it with certain winds, which is east till southerly winds, or low winds, or no winds, which means another more 60 miles of motoring. So 100 miles of motoring means I want to make sure the motor is good. Also, I will expect some additional motoring to get to keel. So I'm going to check the impeller, I'm going to check the V-belt, I'm going to check the engine oil, and I'm going to check the coolant. So that's what we're going to do. Before I'm going to do anything fun, because that was actually my intention, go to the city, I'm in Arhus, and have some fun. But which basically means sit with a Sudoku on a terrace, visit the church, something like that. But before I get started with the engine, there's one thing. I love these shoes. Durburry, whatever you call them. They are incredible. I am impressed with how good these leashes keep up. But there are two things. Two things that are extremely annoying. And Durburry, pay attention, because this makes no sense. For one, the leashes go all the way down there, which makes them quite hard to replace. Okay, not such a big problem, because they are well and they keep up long. The second thing is, and this really puzzles me, these things, these little things here, they bend. I had this on my previous shoes, and they bend in such a way that they form like razor sharp edges. And not only there, here you already see it happening, but on this shoe, it's total chaos. Look, they even come out. And what they do is they scratch the bloody boat. And now, you know, I'm a busy guy. I move, but not like, what do I do to do this and to get it out? I just move around on a sailboat. This is a nightmare, and it is related to the leashes, because you cannot get it out, because you cannot get the leash out, because it disappears in the shoe. And they stitched it off. So it leaves you with something that scratches the boat in the cockpit. I have various places where I have scratches from these shoes. Yet I love them, but this is stupid. So I hope this video reaches those who can do their benefit with it, and maybe advise me how to behave on a boat without getting that, because I have not figured it out. I had it on my previous pair, I had it on this pair, and I now think it's just a design flaw. But this is my personal opinion, right? So don't get me on that one. All right, engine. You know, I will live the scratches and everything, but it's just feedback, and I was a bit enthusiastic, but I still love the shoes. I have the other pair here, and just to prove my point, it's same, but different, and you actually hear it knacking, because this is also the same. These things, I don't know what I do with them, but they break. And yes, I'm wearing geitenwolle sokken. I know. I like it. Having done all the work, which I am not going to tire you with, because you know how to change oil filters, V-belts and impellers by now, and if not, just watch the other episodes. It was time to explore the city, and that was a lot of fun. But not after I uploaded one of the episodes while I was sailing, especially for you, in Starbucks. I love Starbucks. Yes. Uploaded the bloody videos to YouTube, finally. Now I can do some exploring of Arus, the little town here. First stop, church, because it seems to be very nice. I had to put the camera on wide mode, man. This thing is huge. This must be these famous wooden houses that you apparently seem to see here in the old city of Arus. Look at that. There is no straight line here except for the ones that they painted on, but the whole bloody thing is like all off. I thought in Amsterdam it was horrible, but this is amazing. Different city, same shit. Welcome to the new world of mobile transportation. Haha, quality time with myself, and I already know what I'm going for. I'm going for the quattro. No, not that one. Quattro formaggi. Ooh. Oh, they also have gorgonzola. Okay. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Gorgonzola it is. Okay, I'm hungry. Let's go. Bleh. Great place. Til Grappa. That's how it's called. So I don't have a lonely planet of the city. I'm just walking around and I noticed this. Which is, what is it? Let's explore. There you have it. This is it. You can walk all the way up. And then you can walk in that thing. It was invented by this guy. And they are charging 55 euros to get in. Hey dude, I love you, but that's too much, James. So we'll have to do it with the mood boards to give away how it feels, and I'll take a shot from the outside. So just proving the point here, I'm Dutch, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I just didn't do it. So in hindsight, it might be a bit foolish. On the other hand, I did enjoy it from the outside, which was also good. Really liked the city, really liked the marina, which was amazing, and I dodged the storm perfectly. Really liked the fact that I was moving on to Kiel. And if you want to know how that goes, hit subscribe. So YouTube will suggest you the video when it's there. If you have an opinion on the Durburry situation, please leave a comment. And leave a like if you've liked it. Cheers, boys and girls. IMAX Oppenheimer. Look at the bloody seat, man. Hmm?